Mema wakwaba. Eba mechana wa iso. Mshawa. Se neni da idika ya. Uwa sese mechana wa ya. Mshawa. Daramana. Wemia subscription button na wada on red button no. Wase mia domano. Be on a one chain no. Wemia so tina be ya. Ube kembusi ane ho. So that will be part of this family. Okay. Yes, suya woma. What I say. Na yegi na yetimanyi skagu ibotum. Na ne pese yesuya bibi fa system analysis ho. Yɛhyɛ aseɛ no video biara ɛwɔ ne yɛde ba na ɛtoatoa so we've connected them in a way. So won't follow previous videos na mesrɛ wo you just go back and go through my channel no na wakɔ akɔhwɛ videos no nyinaa sɛ bɛyɛ a wotu bɛtumi anya nteaseɛ no baabi a yɛfrɛ bɛduru ha sei no nti nɛ we'll go through something about system analysis. Do you get it? Me instructor me a metra mu adeɛ no yɛfrɛ me felixsiawyeboah. So what I say kasa make a kasa be fra the running ball for be fra ma enti yen so presentation outline the presentation yeah you be any mission but say you go through and I want us to go through the presentation outline then we may the overall glimpse on what you are going to present here. In the first one we want us to know something about social analysis and how do you call it system analysis from the social life point of view and system analysis from computer science point of view and the activities of system analysis. Then we have the system analysis organization. You call SDLC now you can't watch in our previous video you go into details. We're talking about the popular SDLC models that we have. What you are saying. Now, case study B. So we pick a topic B, a topic area B. Now, kasa then they are used to we just use the based on the case study. We just use the case study to understand the whole walkthrough of system analysis. Now, I feel so subsequent videos and you based on the case study now you identifying our presentation we say and it draws why you come. Now, if you reach your crime, you may have assignment. You may have homework. I mean, kind of say, you may homework. Now, you coffee or the quack gather data, be near how I bet down data. You get it. You clear the data so that you get to know your understanding of teacher presentation. You go to the good. It's all right. So, I say, what is system analysis from the social life point of view? Okay. What is a system? A can't system analysis now. Your system and your analysis. It's not that I know. You see a boom here, who need anti as any cabo. Now you who how we anyway. Okay. The cancer system, I say a system is an adaptive lifestyle or way of life of an individual or a group of people. Nti say one kasa share or setting one or some pattern of activities be at the be well, that's sorry, and we want more. That's sorry, I know I found the phone, no, I check the phone, I receive one message. We also when we are no sorry, no, could you change anything? We also could the answer, could you change we are on the star or any name. So I start now, you're on the man, any friend or system. So what I say, so our company, Bisua company, no, or do on my maybe a security man, maybe check your temperature. Now we are our reception, or could be signed, oh, if you assume I see, I'm looking for this person. Then they will direct you to the person's office. You go to that protocol is there. Someone said that local school now should be also you have to go to the teacher and those that is a system. I will company name and I say what school need. So that is the nature, the culture of them. What I say. So if you bring it here, that's adaptive. Adaptive means they are more adjusted to, they are more accepted. So okay, yeah, adjusted to say yeah, near see. So we want to do this thing in our own way, in this our way. In that our way, is a system that they have adhered to. You get it? Any system no more dumb washing say no idea the boy brown. That is a system. Any kind analysis. So analysis now is a detailed examination of an element or a structure of something. You get it? In Zambia, to say then BC no ho din na ohwe dan no where assess dan no okay dan we here feel the color na you say who check bibia you are critically examining it so what I say it is a count to neighbor system analysis no a count to neighbor ma we say system analysis no is a process of critically examining, observing and thinking through the adaptive lifestyle of an individual or a group of people. So in the account to neighbor ma person say obini system no obini way of life now live you know and yet share that now say I examine our lifestyle no. Do you get it? That is all about system analysis. Do you get it? The system analysis also from the computer science point of view. On the technical, but better no gumo as now who send a tier no who say a honor and said that you could be as what I say. What is system analysis from the computer science point of view? Inti has in school for any BC. Your research, the people say system analysis is the process of collecting and interpreting facts, identifying the problems, and decomposition the system into its components. Decomposition into its components. Let me put it that way. We mean to say system analysis is the application of computer science and critical thinking to help businesses and their computer systems run more efficiently. So the you can't do no more. Which is a process of collecting and interpreting facts, identifying problems and decomposition. But is what using critical thinking to business, blah blah blah. In the account to need a boma, account to a boma. There's a way to make I say system analysis no is a application of critical thinking. They are journey. You are applying your thoughts. You're identifying a problem. How they be identifying issue be around. Any system be all used to know. Be lifestyle no, how they identify problem at home. Who the wide you know identify. Who identify no, you gather data out of it. You get it. So identifying problems, gathering data, and interpreting the fact. The data now when you're through your observation, you interpret it. You get it, and your results should help businesses in their and their computer systems run effectively and efficiently. So that is all about the computer. So the way the computer science perspective, any social life point of view, more on something yet. System analysis is something that we do without knowing that is what we are doing. The BI observing BB. Who trim no car be say kai na one of us 8 kai yefil and a kai yefil and in a hasi is in a tiny area. You are critically, examining the system. That kind is one who examine. Obu one of obi there be our call club or call bar or call beach or anyway the lifestyle on also to one also examine. So that is we will do analyze things every single day. So we are all system analysts. You get it. The class system analysis is something far from what you do every day. It's something around us. Okay, so let's move on. Into system analysis, so what are the things that we consider? What are the things we consider whilst we are analyzing a system? So we have communication. Communication, I say, the adwuma amount say, you have to develop something for a shop. Be a ton there, more church there or paper so numbers of software be more no mutim de capture money na ye. The amount say ho adwuma. The amount no any adwuma. Nti wo ne here say also kwot na also kwot ase mo adwuma say na mo ye na ase. Nti you call no man what you begin to do is you have to engage them in conversation. Also no mudi nkomo. So no mudi nkomo ni no then you are gathering some facts. So you gather some data. So commodity anima now pick up information be necessary key information be now pick it frame. If you pick data anywhere, then you try to process those data now when you to get a meaningful information. Once and if when you correct, information be from the communication, any data now wagada no. So you now tend to compare them. If you want to say okay, yeah, a friend is saying one manual way of doing things now, their current way of doing things now, it's okay for them. Fast, okay with that system. And I say okay. Now they're not there, but no, they're in a chair. Is it coming to help them? And all those will be doing some comparison based on the data you've gotten or you've gathered. What I say. Good. So let's look at some of the organizations of the organization structure of what do you call it, system analysis. Say the joint nations are communication. Yeah, they are doing. There are some things, some key things, technical things that are like there are some technical things that you seek to achieve. Like I said, the first point is understanding the current system. The call, let's say, a shop, develop a software for the shop, or go and analyze the activities of the shop. So the first thing that you do is understanding the current system. System no more so also try now TSC. Until TSC we are now analyze the current system, the symptom, the limitations of the current system. To analyze it, then identify the issues that what's our current system no maybe a friend is saying manual paper, much paper so. They use the manual system or a more system be ordered. But our system and correctly. So you have to identify the problems related to the current system. Then you also try to get to know the problem now impact being impact organization and more worker and say more for be. So you have to just identify that impact of that problem on the organization and I say nipa kono use system now if what define scope what who way in also to me say okay based on problems I'm who ne symptom na wo we ni then na say bit my solve this problem so I can take like 3 weeks to do it or 4 weeks or 1 month or 3 months or 1 year to do solve the problem for you. So that tends to become your cycle time. And then a method I will be in the so define it. We define it we are now watch SDLC corner the model no. Into model in the next slide no, let's check the kind of the models they work and how to select them depending on the work you are doing, how you understand the work you are doing. Depending on that one, send out here say find a better model crowd be used. That structure no, how be used the eye, what I say. And so these are the organizations. These are the organization structure, the points that every system analysis, apply on every problem that the person solves. It won't be a more be analyzing. These are the things you consider. Okay. So assignment in the mind saying it is related to these things. So you have to get understanding everything. So now, what are some of the popular SDLC models? SDLC models, no, they were developers, system industry, use super. Into your types of them. If you are near selective, presentation, we're what we are going to talk about. So we have waterfall model, we have the iterative model, the incremental model, the spiral model, V model. We have the agile model, the big bang model, and we have the RAD model, the RAD model. Now, your presentation, we know any your channel we need. What we dealing with is are the waterfall, the iterative model, and the agile model. In the next video, you better share what the waterfall model is, and the iterative model is, and the agile model is, and which of them to use at any point in time. That's what I say. Okay. Until find you where you've got it to. If you don't understand anything, just drop it in the comment box and I'll respond to them I'll respond to all of them accordingly. Okay. So now let's consider you share our videos too. We are saying. It's you always see waterfall model. It's only free strobe no. Eba yes be do na settle. It do a higher fit higher very white. So what it does is it do normal a splash it a straw na sana aba settle down here. Then I had anything no. So no, a so cool a borehole na splash it and sana above settle down. So that is the nature of waterfall model. So it's a waterfall. So send and so on. Na model on it. Into yanko any near into a waterfall model. This is the structure of the waterfall model. Into a chassis free show as here, system analysis, system design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. It is any presentation from say a chassis free, the overview, downloading the prerequisite, installing the prerequisite materials, what is software engineering, and system analysis. We are following the waterfall, we are applying the waterfall model because we know what we are doing. So, into every new slide beyond, we don't go back to the two previous ones, but we make reference to the immediate one. So, the system analysis now, the next point here, the system analysis, the next point we are going is the system design. Okay, with the system design now, nearby implementation. So, the implementation, now your system design, we have issues with data. Now, say we have issues with the system design. We just bounce back to the system design. All right. But if we get to here, we get to the implementation, and we have issues with the system analysis, with waterfall model, we can't go back to system analysis, but you can make changes here. You get it? And what we change one does not mean you have to go back to. It doesn't warrant you to go back to the system analysis. It doesn't flow that way. So it flows one, implementation, testing, deployment, maintenance. Then to deployment, maintenance. But you can't jump maintenance and go to testing. No way. So that is how waterfall model is. And our waterfall model is. And the waterfall model, no, you know, embrace. You want to no. And to say, one hour you are not you have power over it. Defining the amount. Come on. What I say, and sana alcohol. It is only waterfall model now. After certain analysis, one analysis will be, you know. I said, was signing or people board but you define them, you sign off, say my VA system analysis before you jump to the next one. Who VA system design as well, you sign off, say my VA system design. Who you sign off, say my VA. To baby biano, now BI, come on. You know, so this one takes time. Waterfall model takes time. You get it. It takes a lot of time. You can take years to complete the application. And if we now will do the deployment, now it should be back design it will take lots of time for you to go back here and go to the same process to come here. It takes much time. So that is it for the waterfall model. Waterfall model is now yembra iterative model. The iterative model now, iterative model mostly and the incremental model no goes together. What I say, they go together. In that more functionality no necessary, how I no necessary, but they are all the same iteration. So okay, in the iterative model, yeah, and say, or no, there, no, okay, we can say we apply it when a journey dashing and no, they want to mind and one chair see, but you want to do something per how we understand the whole project. Do you get it? You know, with the iterative model, no, as a developer, I would develop everything. By developing BI at once. Now if you are issues there no weaknesses na no. Na me solve it on kakra. The kakra bi am solve there baby no one version. Do you get it? Kakra bi na me solve one version. The version here can be this build. So this build one can be a complete system. This build two can be a complete system with fixed bugs. Issues there home there you fixes our issues no. And then many second by build no. The next version, which is the third build, no. And so that one comes with a functional complete system with fixed bugs. That is how the iterative model works. But for the incremental model, say it is also released in versions, in builds like this. But no. So the one manner. So now what you say no. Or maybe build into small boxes. So no solving a kaka goes baby. Kakra we solve bia no embra out no betimi aye adwuma se na fata. It can work if it to be workable function. Say bia or shop management system. You say in a shop no there were inventory, there were sales, there were accounts, there were admin. So on say no Nti no sa no with iterative model no obey ni nyina bo maako. Ansa na was solve issues no one by one. So on say but with incremental no obey inventory baako no deploy. The next phase no acquire sales abeka ho no deploy. No mu nyina ye adwuma no so on say the next one no acquire accounts abeka ho I don't need boom back no and I don't back where baby no it's workable. The company can use it. They get it. Whilst the other models comes in bits. That's the difference between the iterative and the what do you call it and the incremental model. So this one no, is best to be used when you are alone working on a project. So if you are alone working on a project, you can choose to do the two, either iterative or the incremental. But mostly now I prefer if you are good, if you are on top of your game, you get it. If you're on top of the game, no, you can combine the two, or you can use one of them, the iterative and the incremental. You get it. On top of your game, that's if you're on top of your game. But if you're not on top of your game, no, and that's a project, then one I said that use the iterative. Use the iterative, no, then you just be patching it one by one. Then you call agile, no. Agile also combining the functionalities of iterative and incremental no kaboom. No why. It is in a mixture more the previous slide, yeah, no, iterative and incremental, no, combination, no, and the forming agile model, no. Now, agile model, no, I don't know if you are a team working on a project, as a one-way project, the model one is best. It's the best model for you to use. Because that one, you have some people working on this model, this model. Then, so within the shortest time, now the call. So issues about whenever issues work it will be in 2-3 months. No, you just work around that one and you just present that one too. That one is more faster. You get it. So if you are in a team working, it's best for you to use the agile. But if you are alone working and the project lose kind of the essentially anyone, just fall on the iterative model. If it's well understood and you are the only person working on it, I prefer you use the incremental model. But if you are a pro, but as a journal, a pro, you understand the program and everything. Why not? You can use the agile model and you go your way. So that is it for these 3 SDLC now here cover. What you saying? Okay, so in the next slide, we're talking about the case study. And our case study is attendance system. Attendance system, in general, do you get it? Attendance system in general, it could be church attendance, it could be school attendance, hospital attendance, it could be work attendance, any attendance. Attendance system be a logic and I want it. That's a funny thing. Attendance logic, attendance system be a logic in one. I don't think they take in data be now you verify data no per day. Day we if I was data was verify nipa staff do was saying log in. Do was saying log out on this time. That's how it is. So attendance system no there or more BBR no the same thing. Their logic is one, but way of developing it in a differ. So that is attendance system. In our case, with this our case study, in our subject from now till we finish this first phase, we'll be using attendance system in all our topics, in all our presentation. Presentation be a baby, the attendance system, the focus will be in attendance system. So, okay, to your point, Adrian, where have you got to say, you're working on you want to take the thing personal and interactive. Say, what your assignment to be. Assignment, they say, find say, we are system analyst on, and shop the aba say up as we here attendance system to manage the staff. So PHP Shopping Mall has requested for an attendance system to manage your staff. As the system analyst of your company, write a report on the tax being reported to. PHP Shopping Mall to here attendance system. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to report. The reports now by Metron, it cover all the areas of the system analysis organization. Earlier on below. So your report should cover your understanding of the current system. So it's assumed you can go to any shop around you or any organization around you and study, like you can engage them. Do you get it? You can engage them that you want to develop an attendance system for them. Or if they have an attendance system, study how it is. You get it, and come and write a report here based on these points. You get it. So you're understanding understanding the current system, analyzing the current system, identifying current system, the current system related problems, identifying the impacts of the current system on the organization and the end users, define the scope of the new system, your scope, then choose your preferred SDLC. So if you put playback, you get it. If you start a presentation, if you start a presentation and you replay it again, you get to understand the nature of the report that you have to present. Okay. So the deadline of this, when also submit to my email. My email is felixsiawyeboah@gmail.com. The deadline is Friday. So this Friday, 19th February 2021. And what the bad things I better anytime. Yeah, I'm gonna respond feedback and other things. In the next video, no, we'll discuss your assignments. You get it. If you're fine your dreams or as if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment box. Then who you now maybe reply more. Now you to answer. Don't you be asking assignments and one match or say more. Now in a my. Enti mede asida abesa mamubi. Thank you for being part with me till this point. And if you have not subscribed, kindly hit on the subscription button down there. Button red nail hono. Natural subscribe Me also. Then me adomano so. So I'm saying be part of my family. I see the album.